Yo, it's Mr. Ragnarok IG, and you locked into Ragnarok Radio. We bring you the thunder and lightning with interviews, weekly playlists, and everything hip-hop, comedy, and your mom related. Today, I got special guests in the building. I'm here with the one and only Bray Smizzi. What's good with you, my man?
What's good with you, man? What's good with you, man?
Doing good. Man, so tell us a little bit about yourself. What was it like growing up?
For me growing up, really kind of like good times and bad times, but it was perfect overall because it shaped me into who I am today.
Okay. So let people know a little bit about your music background. How you guys started and what inspired you?
Well, I got started really writing poetry. Really, that's how I started out writing poetry, and then like I transitioned into the music part when my uncle Eric uh actually introduced us to rapping. My other brothers they didn't want to do it, but then I grew a passion for it at the age of 8, and then I branched off and started writing my own lyrics.
Okay. So we read a little bit about your background. It says you're from Memphis, Tennessee, right?
Yeah, I was raised in Memphis, but I was born in Rock Island, Illinois, really. Originally.
Illinois. But you kind of growing up, you was in Memphis, Tennessee, right?
Yeah, predominantly. Yeah,
Predominantly.
moved in '96. So I tell people that, and they be like,
Nice.
"Man, you still?" And I'm like, I mean, I gotta tell you what's up first before you think I'm a whole Memphian.
Okay. I was thinking like Memphis got like the fourth highest crime rate in America. How do you feel like? I want to ask like, how is it like growing like being in that type of environment? Does it affect your music or the way you move in life?
Not really, to be honest. I really move like my head is on the swivel. To be honest, so like that's like that's like number one. You gotta move as if you militant and walking around here. And I've been moving like that ever since I was a kid because after I found out people ain't got your back like they supposed to, you gotta move like you gotta be cautious of others and for yourself. So you can't just think everybody just gonna be the most friendly or give you that good southern hospitality. You're gonna run into some people that might look cool, but they real some a-holes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree with you saying right there, man. Yeah, you gotta move through these snakes, man. It's like a lot of snakes around here, and you gotta move through it, not to get bitten.
Walking around here. And I've been moving like that ever since I was a kid because, after I found out people ain't got your back like they supposed to, you gotta move like, you gotta be cautious of others and for yourself. So you can't just think everybody just gonna be the most friendly or give you that good southern hospitality. You're gonna run into some people that might look cool, but they real some a-holes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree with you saying right there, man. Yeah, you gotta move through these snakes, man. It's like a lot of snakes around here, and you gotta move through it, not to get bitten. All right. So, can you name your 5 MCs out of Memphis right now that you like rocking with? That you can be like, yeah, I rock with that guy. He from Memphis. No, not 5 MCs.
No, I'm shaking my head because number one, I don't want to put no, the list together like numerically. Lord Jesus Christ, I butchered that word, but we're gonna keep it. But number one is Dolph because like he really did something that nobody else did really at the city. You know what I'm saying? So he was in our underground scene. You know, he got a couple records that's cool, like trying to fuck something and stuff like that. And then Young Key be with him all the time, and he is so underrated. He's so talented, man. Every verse, he kind of sound like Gotti a little bit, but he don't to me. Everybody else thinks that, but um, somebody that slept on really, A-Ball, like A-Ball, he ain't slept on, but a lot of people really be sleeping on A-Ball, lyricism and stuff like that. And last and not least, I gotta say, um, dang, it's a guy. He's no longer with us, and he produced majority of my songs, and he was rapping too. And his name was Tebow Dillinger. So long live Tebow, talented young like dude to even do it. You know, I was, I was just, I was just real blessed to even come across him as a musician. To be honest.
Oh man, rest in peace to him. All right, we're gonna get into your first song, Champion.
I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. Nobody want me to do music, y'all. Want me to channel it elsewhere, y'all. But every nigga need they theme music. I do this for those who really fuck with my music. This shit epic.
All right, we just got done listening to your song, Champion. Let's talk about Champion. What's the creative process behind this song?
And you know what's so crazy? The dude that made the beat, his name is Steve James. He did not like this beat. Did not. When
What?
look, listen. I know. Look, listen. When I first heard it, I was like, man, this jump make me feel like I won a championship or something. Like, and that's exactly like where I got it from. So like, as soon as you gotta fall in love with the beat first before you make a song. It does not matter
Yeah.
what the hell he had to love that beat so much to just be like, what the hell, you know what I'm saying? Only because like I love championship, like, and I love how it came out. I promise you. And it was a beat that he made back in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slept on it, but then I had to put my gloss on it, and he been in love with it ever since.
Oh man, we really love the song. We was really bopping it. I was driving on the highway, the Atlanta traffic. Man, I was bopping that song. I was like, woo,
Ooh, yeah,
man.
that's
Oh,
love
oh,
right there, man. I can't wait to be able to do a show in Atlanta. Dang.
man. Hey, I'll be there. We gonna be there. We will be there. Next question. Hey, at the 46 mark of the song, you say nobody believed in you. How did that make you feel? And if you cool with it, can you like say who like put you down the most? Who said they didn't believe in you?
Well, like, to be honest, nobody really believed in nothing until they see something else happen. So, when you going through this by yourself, of course, a lot of people gonna tell you, it ain't gonna come out, it ain't gonna be this, it ain't gonna be that. But I got your attention, I got so many people attention, you know what I'm saying? And y'all coming up just like me. So that's why I feel good to, that I'm reaching out, that I'm doing these interviews and stuff like that. I'm really getting recognized for the stuff that I really love doing. So basically, I just like, I'm like, it really be family, my family really, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie, cause like, they the first ones that was like, well, it take money to make music and stuff like that, woo woo woo. And I'm like, man, it's so many success stories that done came up, and they had little to small resources. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do everything, and then I've been picking up on stuff like so. Like I'm just waiting to not waiting, just I'm putting the proper steps in to give myself a step. That's basically.
And hustle, man. We seen that hustle. We seen you dropping interviews. You dropping songs. We seen you dropping music videos. I'm like, whoa, this man hustling.
Yeah, so that's why that's why I've been glad that that some of my stuff getting recognized, even though I just created my YouTube page 2 years ago when I could have been did it, I could have been had videos uploaded so people could check me out. So I was just like, man, let me go ahead and get myself together and make this stuff official, because this is all I got right now at this point.
Okay. So we were thinking, was this track more of like a motivation for yourself, or do you feel like others need to hear it too? Cause we listen to the lyrics, it sounds like you're motivating yourself. But did you want everybody to hear it, or was it just like I just want to keep this song personally? But we know you released it.
It's kind of both, because I like when I first made it, I was thinking of wrestling, so I can't think of nothing else. That's basically how championship came about, because I was thinking about the Cody Rhodes story and adversity and stuff like that. I mean, everybody wants Roman to be the champion, or don't be the champion, but Cody just went through the heartbreak first, and then wind up being on top. So that's where it really came from, the storyline of Cody Rhodes, and then me going through my own personal things, like the stuff I got with my child and stuff like this. So all played together, all played a role, like, so that's why I'm glad that that championship period made y'all interested
Yeah.
into me.
Yeah, I love Cody Rhodes' story. I have to finish the story. That was all. I really love when you say that line. Right?
That meant a lot, because they were basically like, let me finish the story. It's basically like everybody out here now. Let's finish the story. Like, you know what I'm saying? let's work towards finishing the story good, not in a bad way.
Okay. So, is it like a public figure or someone in your life that really motivates you? Like how this song?
That motivate me like a public figure. Dang, I'm gonna say 50 Cent. I ain't even gonna
50
lie. Like
Cent?
basically, yeah, 50 Cent, uh, Jeezy, Jeezy, yeah, because Jeezy been getting a lot of trash talk about him lately, and I'm like, man, Jeezy really one of the ones. He basically like, was spending his own bread before a label came in, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say Criminal Mind again because he's taking his career into his own hands because he was rapping, but now he like got like 5 number 1 Tubi movies right now, so he really moving, and of course Dolph. So like, I looked at him like for real as an influence, and now I'm seeing Glock like kind of like resemble what he doing.
All right. So now we're gonna play your song number 2, "The Greatest Thing."
The greatest thing that happened to me. No fairy tales, no make believe. Forever in my eyes, you a queen to me. Until my dying day, you are royalty. Now to my other Demery, daddy love you, baby. Trust me, I know you do too. It's messing with me daily. That I can't create memories with you, but every dog has his day, and I feel mine's coming soon. Ever since I cut that cord, I want.
All right. We just got listening to your song, "The Greatest Thing." So, what was your creative process like for making this song?
My creative process in making the song was like giving people an update of what was going on, whether they were paying attention to me or not. Because basically, like from Daddy to Dalen, basically was like the alley oop to everything that's going on, and then like greatest thing was basically like a real update of what was going on.
Okay. So, we was listening to the track, me and my people. This track kind of sounds like a love letter or a dedication to people close to your heart. Is that what you was talking about in the song?
In the song, I was dedicating that song to my aunt and my daughter, who basically his name is like D Marie. They like my aunt name is Diana Marie and my daughter name is Dalen Marie.
So, you mentioned a couple names, and I don't want to butcher these names. You said Diana,
Yeah,
D. Marie,
yeah,
your baby mama,
yeah.
your uncle. All right. So, can you break that down for us and tell us who they are to you?
Okay. Anita is my mother. Long live her. She passed away
Oh,
2 years.
oh man, R.I.P. I'm sorry for that, man.
Okay. Diana, my aunt. That's basically who I in the first verse who I referenced. Uh, D Marie, my daughter, like I just mentioned. Dalen,
Oh,
she's 5. She finna be 6.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
married to my aunt. She was married. She was in the family through marriage. So, but she was giving me so much advice and stuff like this. So, like, I really like didn't look at it like, oh, she's an aunt-in-law or anything. Like, that's my aunt. So, because like a lot of people be looking at it weird, because I'm like, she white and Korean. So, but she hood as mud. Like, if you ever come across her, you be like, dang, this is for real. Like for real. Like she got a lot of knowledge, and I picked up on from her. And my baby mom, like our situation is kind of like complicated right now because I decided to do the legal way instead of the illegal way, and I'm still getting butchered as if I never did anything. So I'm just waiting to see how everything gonna play out. But I
And,
got the good Lord on my side, so I'm just waiting. I'm just letting everything play out.
and we hope everything going your way, man.
Pray, man. Thank you. I pray it do. I promise you. Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. We know it. We know it. All right. It sounds like you really love your daughter, like every father does. If you're comfortable, can you go more in depth with that connection?
Well, I didn't have my father growing up, so like that was my dream before I ever made a rap song. Before I ever wanted to become a public figure, I wanted to become a father because I didn't have that in my life. So, I'm fighting for that very hard. So, my father, he's currently locked up because he doesn't want to, listen and do the right thing. So I'm just like, I could be out here doing the wrong thing too, and then missing out on my daughter growing up. I am already, but it just to have something else blocking me. No, I can't do that. So Like I said, that's why I'm waiting on the legal side to come through and bring his justice, the hammer down for the justice, cause
Yeah.
you know been getting disrespected this whole time, and I've always just been a nice person. I turn the other cheek all the time, so That's why it's like right now this situation is so puzzling to so many people.
Oh,
Oh,
understand.
understand. Deeply understand about that. Alright, so we're gonna play your next song, 4M Daddy to Dayla. I give to you from daddy to you. Dayla and daddy got much love for you. Don't second guess cause I ain't around you. This is my gift to you from daddy to you. Dayla and daddy got much love for you. Don't second guess cause I ain't around you. It's crazy. We just got done listening to your song 4M Daddy to Dayla. What was the creative process around this song?
Well, the creative process is basically me getting back into the studio because like I went to therapy, like I was getting I was being kept away from my daughter first and foremost. And then like I started taking pictures and taking videos of her, and her mom was like, "Why you taking videos? Why you taking pictures? It takes more than just being a social media dad." And I'm like, I'm doing the same thing y'all doing. So do nothing towards this, union of us having a baby. You know, that's why I explained it in the song, and it actually brought me back out to make me want to drop an album, make me want to drop a song, to make the song dedicated to my daughter because, like, I was just so hurt from the situation overall. So I just said, you know what, instead of just resulting into other stuff, let me do what I know what I can do, and I made it just how I made it. I made it to sound like it's in pain. I'm in pain because like I wanted to resemble like Letter to My Son by Don Tripp, but just a little bit more, just a little bit more harsher.
In this track, it sounds like your daughter's mother's making it hard for you to see your child. How are you dealing with it if you feel like speaking on it?
Well, I'm just praying on it. I didn't let it go. I put it in God's hands to be honest, cause like there's nothing to prevent me from even getting my daughter, seeing my daughter. None of that, no matter what's going on. Like really with me personally, I know I'm a good person. I be around kids every other day, and they just love my environment. So and they love my aura. So I just know my daughter gonna love it. But I'm being kept away as if I'm a criminal and everything. So that's why I said I just had to let it go and let it be in God's hands.
Oh, I mean, I completely understand. Feeling like you're a criminal and you just want to see your seed, something you know you spawned it out.
I swear, that's it. That's all. I just want to interact and grow with her just like she's growing up. So that's it.
Yeah, man. For years, like some black women been saying black men ain't shit, but there's a lot of black men out here that really want to be present for their kids, but don't want to deal with the baby mama drama. What message do you got for them?
Just co-parent the best way you know how. I was told, and I see like your child gonna see who really was there for you. Overall, they gonna see it. So you don't have to do nothing extra. You don't have to, just overdo it. You just gonna your child gonna see who really was trying to be there and who was really trying to prevent it.
Okay, so a lot of rappers out here like G Herbo, Future, Blueface, Lil Wayne, and even DDG is dealing with similar type of drama. Why do you think rappers are getting targeted more nowadays?
Because they are public figures and they got people following behind them. Why tell the truth when the lie's so entertaining? But like now, like with everything dealing with Mr. Baby Oil Diddy, like I can't really just believe everything what somebody's saying because like he came out with a whole statement saying he never did nothing to nobody, and then 2, 3 weeks later we see the most horrific video that you will ever see from him, to be honest, and he thought he could get away with it. So I'm not straddling no fence. I'm just up against the wall with it because you could take somebody's word, but then once the truth come out, you sitting there looking stupid because you took their word for it because y'all, got a report. But then that person with your report may be coming to you with lies.
Yeah, you're right. So, quick question. The phrase believe all women, do you think that's accurate?
Understand?
To a
To a
certain
certain
extent.
extent?
an extent, yeah, cause like I didn't deal with females that have finessed me and others before, so like yeah, like it's to a certain extent. Like I didn't have my aunt, the one I put in the song, she told me directly, don't believe in women. I'm a woman, so like that's why I said to a certain extent, like, cause a woman will sit there and be like, oh yeah, then be and somebody else say like, oh, well, so, but there's some women that know how to stay solid and stay to themselves and not have to do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like Juicy J said, when you do wrong, wrong will follow. So I'm just, you know, I just be like trying to move humble and blessed, and I hope the women are too, because it do come back to hunt.
Right, you right. So now we're gonna play your fourth song, Money Motivated.
Motivated, want some broke but now they hate it. Can't get no conversation if it ain't about compensation. Niggas still playing on that money shit, but quick to set up action on some funny shit. I don't need motivation, just make a song. I speak this shit into existence, gotta get the money long. Rack racing like TJ, and I ain't gon' let it up. Fuck, I look like doing some retarded shit like that, bro. All about my paper route like Dawg Sammy himself. Don't like sitting on my ass, gotta go get to the well. Gotta get it for me.
We just got done listening to your song, Money Motivated. So let's talk about it. What inspired you to make this track and how did it all come together?
Really, I made it because I was like, man, let me make a song for the regular working man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody making songs like, man, I got this, I got that, and I'm like, man, it's just regular people out here that just just do an honest living, make an honest living. And I really was inspired by Dolph to do, because that's how, like, I name drop Dolph and do his mannerisms in the song. To be honest, so like that's basically who it is. Long live Dolph. Long live Dolph.
On lived off. All right. You said money is the motivation, but money can bring the best and the worst out of people. Can you tell us about a time when you felt the both sides of the wave, the ocean? Like you feel like it brought the good side of you and then it brought the worst out of you.
Um, like one incident, like when you know what I'm saying, like when I just really went through this with an ex and a former friend. Like when everything was good on my end, everything was good in their eyes. But when everything was bad on my end, everything was bad in their eyes. So they treated me as if I was just less than dirt. I was just like, dang. Like I seen how money can make people change just like that. Cause like yeah, I see that. I've been seeing that money is the root of all evil, but it's just like for seeing it firsthand when these people are supposed to be people that's not materialistic. You know what I'm saying? Who not supposed to be, looking at the value of a dollar, but the value of a person. But showing you something different, it just bothers you, and it brought the good in me because like I was able to, help people when I'm doing, when I'm having some money, but it bring the bad out of people when you you can't do it and they get mad at you as if you like they depending on you, but if you can't do it, you just can't do it.
Like you're like they're your child. Like they won't always when they hand out like I need gimme, 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 gimme. And you're like, man, I already gave you a lot. I gave you everything. And now you just want more. And now you just try to suck it all out of me. Now I ain't got no more. You're like, okay, I don't need you no more. Yeah.
Right. Yep. Pretty much.
All right. Next question. So let's say somebody offer you like $100 million record deal, but you gotta stay consistent and you gotta be super productive with your music. You think you can balance music, your personal life, and the fame all together? Like how most really successful artists, like say Drake, for instance.
Because I already when I first seen your question, I mapped it out. I said, "Ooh, I could just chill with family for the first 3 months of the year and then work the rest." Cause but I know I'm gonna have to take more time than that in between. But yeah, if they offer me 100 million, I can stay consistent. Cause like my people, Steve Jams and Ghost Child, they send me beats
Yeah.
like packs like every other day, and like they ain't worried about building a sound. They're not even worried about getting no money right now because they want to build more credibility in the industry because that's all we shooting for. Everything ain't looking for I ain't looking for a dollar right now. I'm looking for credibility in the industry. Cars and houses all you want. but you're not in the music industry until you have a hit.
You were, oh yeah, you know, I actually didn't think about it like that. Yeah, you're right, you're right. If you had a chance to sign with any label, who would it be and why?
That's a two-part answer. I'm gonna say Atlantic because they machine is incredible. And like if you never been a part of a machine, the Atlantic machine is incredible. But if I have to do like independent, I got two independent labels I've been looking at. And that's Empire, of course, and then Listen to the Kids. Listen to the Kids is an up and coming, label, but they got like roots from they got people from Interscope, and they running the brand and stuff like that. They got Dave Blunt and a couple other artists on their label, because that's what's really been coming up. These independent labels,
Yeah.
like 10 and Boo Vision, like they coming up with these artists. They giving artists a chance, and now everybody looking like, man, what like a like a chicken with their head cut off. Like where these people coming from? Like just like Chicken P. I ain't know Chicken P was signed to 10K as well, and that's 10K independent. And I'm like, man, they signed off Takashi, they did that, and kind of like fizzled from him and went to a real independent label route. Like so, I've been paying attention. Like it's not blind to the fact that these folks is really working out here.
As an indie artist, what do you hope to achieve right now?
Achieving the man, just get on the algorithm. That's it. Cause like that's basically it. Just get on the algorithm and show up everywhere. That's it.
You got any new music or visuals dropping soon?
Man, I wish I did, but as soon as I do, I promise you, I will be like, man, look at this. Peep this out. Give me your critiques, cause like from the previous questions, you go in depth with it, so I know I can reach out to you and get a good opinion on my music.
Hey, definitely, man. Let us know, man. We're happy to repost, we're happy to review it, and we're happy to tell you about it. And tell others. All right. So, anything else you want to share or shout out before we wrap it up?
Man, first and foremost, I want to give all honor to God, to be honest, because this is the most amazing thing that I have ever been a part of. Like, y'all came out the gate supporting, and I was just like, man. And then, like I said, when I seen the questions, I was like, ooh, y'all really listen to me. And that means the world to me. I don't care about, numbers when you got people that's actually messing with the music authentically.
Yeah, you actually bring a message. A lot of artists, I really don't hear their message, but I can actually hear your message you trying to get across with your music. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that's so crazy because I ain't even been trying to preach like a message, and that's so crazy. I've been hearing it lately with my music. Like everybody, like, man, I can't. You trying to get a message across, and I'm like, I guess so. Shout out to everybody that listen to Bray Smizzi, who support Bray Smizzi. Shout out to my homies KK, Tank, Tito. Um, they kids, they love my music. Um, Let me see. My homeboy Jump, TK, Tierra. Oh man, the whole Memphis, Tennessee. Even though they don't show me love like that, but it's coming. Trust me, in due time. Shout out to Rock Island. Shout out to everybody that's doubting. I promise you, I just love it because I promise you, I was down myself, but now since I know that you got extra doubt on me, I ain't got to doubt myself no more.
Hey, hey, man. Hey, you coming up, man. You gonna get. Hey, I can see you blowing up, man. I can see you blowing up. All right. So, would you like to drop your socials so everybody would know before we head out?
Everywhere at Bray Smizzi, except for X, I'm at Trio Talk on there. If you ever listen to Trio Talk, that's who I'm talking about. When I say you can mention me and follow me at Trio Talk, my X, formerly known as Twitter. So yeah, that's it. Just Bray Smizzi everywhere. If you want to do all caps, you can, but that's just kind of like my tag. I love doing all caps. Not not on no yelling stuff. It's just when your voice don't get heard as much, you gotta make your words be bold. So
Hey, I completely understand. All right, that's Bray Smizzi right there. This is Ragnarok Radio, and we're out.
hey,
Peace.